There they go. Every single person fleeing on foot because the traffic is so bad. That is nuts. I've ever seen that many people fleeing one area to get to somewhere else. Look at them all. Look at them all. Wow. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the next Fix Your City with me, Biffa. And we are in the city of Watchwood, sent in by Westdale. No, that's the other way around. The city of Westdale, sent in by Watchwood. It's almost 100,000. We're losing a lot of people, though. We've got plenty of money, but look at the traffic. Look at the traffic. Red, red, red. As far as the eye can see, it is pretty bad. Let's see what the percentage is at. 14%. Oh my giddy aunt. That is pretty horrendous. We've actually got a lot of roundabouts. It looks like they've used the roundabout maker and they've gone through and they've just put roundabouts on almost every junction. There's a few where I could get a roundabout in. Do you know, we haven't built a roundabout in ages. I've been finding all these other ways to fix traffic. We've got these teeny tiny ones as well, like this. Some of them run okay. Other ones completely chock-a-block. This over here is like really backing up. We've got the cargo terminal, cargo train terminal. Look, backing up. Yeah, we've had that before. Backing up everywhere. All the people from here coming down. So, yeah, we need to try and fix that. Let us see where we can go. As always, traffic despawning is turned off. So let's get stuck in. Now, you've got a bit of an issue. Like, you've got over here, all your garbage trucks are going out at the same time. All on this road here, and they're all trying to get down here. Let's do some lane works. You've got lanes like this, so we want to set that for one, that to go off and those two to go on. I think I'm going to do the same here as well, just because that bulk of traffic is going to come along once these guys start working out what's going on. And we want to give them a fighting chance to get round there. Right, so while we're waiting for this to move down and sort itself out, I'll show you what I mean by downgrading to 2 lanes. So if we look at this little lane arrow here, you can see, we'll use this tool just to look. This outside lane goes straight on and right. So rather than using these tools here, if you haven't got Traffic Manager and you're in vanilla mode, then all you need to do... By the way, my game crashed. That's why the date has probably jumped back a bit or something. I don't know. But anyway, 2-lane highway. We're going to upgrade or downgrade that to 2-lane highway. And what you'll notice now is this lane here, when these cars move, is only coming off right. Because it's 3 lanes, 1 comes off, it goes to 2. So the game is clever enough to do that. If you use lane mathematics, so 2 lanes plus 1, this is back to 3. Then 1 goes off. So if we look at the lanes there, we've got, so the right-hand lane has got straight on and turning right. You see, if I downgrade this bit to 2 lane, bash, it turned it to, you can't really see it, right-hand turn only. Excellent. So we'll downgrade that. Then this one comes on back to 3 lanes again. Down to, oh, we did both for me. Down to 2 lanes, back to 3 lanes, down to 2 lanes, back to 3 lanes. And then we'll just see how this works out as well. It's going to take a minute. What are these guys doing? We fixed the lane here and they're still being hawky-balky silliness. Let's take a look at this little bit. So we've got 1 lane and 1 lane coming into 3 lanes, back into 1 lane again. I mean, what is that all about? So, no. So let's have that there into 2 lanes and that into 1. So we've got the 1 and the 1 into 2. And then I'm going to keep this as 2 all the way down here just because otherwise these poor people don't know what they're doing. This is just calling out for a roundabout here. At the end of a junction like that. Oh, look. Cars are diving around the outside and going down. This just has to be a roundabout here. And let's do one. We haven't done one for I don't know how many episodes. So let's do bish bash bosh that. There we go. And then they're going to have a think about their life choices and what's going on. Let's just double check the traffic manager. So giveaway coming on. That's fantastic. And that will go and that will start moving, which will help clear this up, which will help clear this up. And things will start going and getting a bit better. Oh my goodness, it's just getting worse. What are we at? 15%. We've had an increase of 1%. Wow. This is horrendous. I bet this is bad lane work as well. So let's do some vanilla fixes rather than just, we're going to download, yeah, we don't need to see how bad the traffic is. We're going to download this to 2 lanes coming through here because we know that will sort the lanes out. And I'm going to do the same on that side. So let's do that on both sides as well. And hopefully that will get people moving through. And then here we're going to do the same. Good. So that's 2 lanes underneath. Joins back in. That's 3 lanes to 2 lanes. Okay, right. We're going to look at this little cargo area over here because this is causing huge amounts of issues. Look, you've got all these trucks coming on here and they just can't. There's just not enough room. This little stretch of road is not enough room to keep up with all the cargo stuff going on. We could change this up, and instead of having the road coming along there, we could have the road go a different way. Okay, let's just delete all of that. Okay, so this is what I've set up. I mean, I can delete these off of here. I put a roundabout in. There was no real need, but I just wanted to set it up like that. And I've made it so they can't cross over each other. So they're literally coming in, going down there and leaving. And that is it to get on and off the highway. So all of these cars and trucks down here, well, they're going to leave. But anybody else, and there we go. Look, you can see they don't slow down when they're leaving. We haven't had anybody come in yet, but we will in a second. And then what I'm going to do down here is just use our vanilla lane mathematics, downgrading the road to 2 lanes through here. So there we go. Look, left and right and straight on. Now only turning right, which is good, which is what we want. That's fine, and then we'll do the same this side as well. There we go. Excellent. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do while we're waiting for that to sort itself out is I'm going to go down the highway. I'm going to do all the lane mathematics stuff that we've been talking about. I'm going to do all that all the way around this highway, all the way down here, and then all the way back up the other side, all the way out to here. I'm going to do that, and then I will be back with you. Okay, so the game's been running for a few minutes, and people are using this nicely here. I've just changed this and split these 2 lanes off so they can come on and off this roundabout a bit quicker, and I've sped these roads up to 100 mile an hour, the same as the highway, because, yeah, that's fine, and these are going in and out nice and quick. Our population is down to 58. This has been a really, really bad city for people dying, and I think that's just because of the sheer amount of traffic that we're waiting to get going. But you can see things are starting to move. Now what I'm going to do as a second little fix to try and get this going is I'm going to go through every single roundabout, so ones like this, and set them all up correctly. Now you do have, let's have a look, you do have give way for all the places coming on, but every now and then you've like missed one. So I'm going to do that, and I'm also going to go through and check the junction restrictions, so only people on the roundabout can go through the block junctions, not the people coming onto the roundabouts, like there. And I'm going to do that for all the roundabouts and see how much that helps. So what are we at? We're at 24%. I'll be back with you once I've done all the roundabouts. So let's unpause the game. What are we at? 24% traffic. I am going to get this city, 25% traffic. I'm going to get this city back to what it should be. Look, things are starting to move. Things are starting to move. We are going to grow it back to what it should be. That is my guarantee. And we are not going to see this tailback anymore down here. But this will help as well in high traffic areas. Now, normally, this would not be a high traffic area because you're coming into the city. Things start moving. Look, things are moving. Things are moving. And it won't be a problem. But if you want to go around and do this in high traffic areas, is to grab your junction and just to tell these cars where they need to go. So if you're coming on, you have to stay in that lane there. And if you're coming through, there we go, you have to go straight through. And that's just going to stop people coming out of this lane and diving across to the outside lane. Yeah, let's just have a look at this junction over here. Look at that. That's the first one we did. Not half as backed up as it was. Yep, and I'll be back with you momentarily, 31%. So I'm just going to let this run in while I'm recording and see what happens. See you in a second. Okay, so I've just noticed something here. You've got 2 cargo stations right next to each other. I don't know how I didn't see that before. Biffa blindness, we'll call it. That's something that I do get from time to time. Means that you're still going to get a huge amount of traffic here because all of these guys from your industry area, which spreads quite far and wide here in your city, are all going to try and come to this one because that's the nearest, and that's going to clog up, look, all of this. It's going to clog up all of that. What I want is everybody to go, oh, look at that, the highway's cleared up nicely. I want everybody to go to here, not here. I just want them to leave. And also we were going to add, oh, we've got another one up here. I want to add another access to the highway here. So anybody in here can come up there, go down and use this instead. There we go, nothing complicated, so they can leave, they can come up here, that is good. Right, we are at 63%, things are growing nicely. Just something else I've done, you've got this main road here going through your industry area, and it was surrounded by industry, businesses and things like that. And all the trucks kept getting in each other's way as they were trying to drop off at the businesses. It's always a good idea to keep your main roads free, like this one here. Well, that should be going anyway. There we go. And also, I wouldn't have incineration plants right on the main road here, because as trucks go in and out, they're going to get in the way of other things. I mean, you could just sort of put them over here. Very good. They're probably connected via power as well. Yep, that is good. And that keeps all of this free, apart from you. Yeah, let's move that onto a side road. So there's a rush of ambulances. They're not going to get in the way. And let's move the fire station as well. Now, this is backing up a little bit here, but things are moving in and out without stopping, which is fantastic. So we've got a nice load of space. Wow, for your cargo trucks. Whoa, that is going to be backing up onto the highway. If we go like this, there we go. So they can come off and head into here down this large big road. Drop down a bit, 51%. All right, let's just wait a little bit longer. There we go. Look, a few seconds later, this is all clear. We're going to help these guys get in and not stop for anything else, so they get right of way. Good, 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 good. So that's the sort of thing we wanted to keep things going. Look, we can see these guys here diving across and getting in each other's way. So we're going to do some lane management and say, oh no, no hawky-balky lane switching for you. You've got to keep going through there. And that will stop this slowing down. Look at that. Look at that. It keeps on going. And the same here. Look, they're cutting across and getting in each other's way. What we're going to have to do as well is make sure that those guys have got a place to lane switch a little bit further down. Otherwise, they're going to be stuck going off. Oh, no, actually, that is... Okay, that's one instance where we're going to leave that to go straight on and off and not mess around with that. There we go. And there we go. Keep that... Don't cut across the grass. That's just rude. Come on now. Do you know what? This is probably one of the hardest fixes I've ever had to do. And I tell you why. Because of the size of the city and the lack of space and the fact that it's all crammed into this one... Well, it's probably not one square, is it? Let's have a look. We just saw the traffic there, 64%. We're in 1, 2, 3, 4 squares. Everything's crammed into this small space. And it's becoming harder and harder. So what I've done, I've just done it off camera, is I've gone round all the roundabouts. Just a little, oh, jumping around. Just a little tiny fix. And I've made all the roundabouts slightly larger. I've used the Move It mod, and I just selected a node, and they were like that. And I've just gone 2 out on every single point. I've upgraded this junction here. So not everybody has to use... through the roundabout, they can go up and round the outside. So that goes a little bit quicker. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to take these little junctions that are straight into roundabouts like this, and I'm going to change them all to this. So we lose a couple of buildings. I've had to like move a park and a police station. But we've got 3 lanes coming in. 1 lane goes off. So these are changed down to 2 lanes. And then they come out the other side. So like that tractor, you can go straight over the top without going through the roundabout. And then we've done a little bit of lane management. So when they come out, they go straight into that lane, and this one goes straight into that lane, that one goes straight into that lane. So, and I've done that on both sides where they come out, so they don't get in each other's way. And then the other thing I did was change the speed. So I've put these out. The roundabout is 100. So if you don't have the outside route looking like it's worth doing speed-wise, they won't take it. So these roads are automatically normally 50. I've upped those to 60 just so, you know, these roads are 60 as well. And then I've just made the outside 100 instead of 80. So I'm going to do that at each of these roundabouts on... I'm going to do it on this road here as a main road. And I might even do that one and this one. Oh my goodness, the amount of work I've got to do. I might take out some of the roundabouts that are far too close. And then there's one more thing I'm going to do. I mean, this is really trying to fix up a city that's far too cramped. This is like New York, isn't it? Trying to fix New York. But that is what I'm going to do. So, yeah, let me carry on replacing all of these along here. Okay, while I'm just doing this and setting up the next one, I've noticed this on the roundabouts. It's just, you don't need to go that far. If you're setting up your roundabouts, you really don't need to do that. If you've got good lane management... I mean, you probably spend a lot of time on that, but you really don't need it. So I'm going to set these up the way I've got them. And yeah, I'm going to have to go through and check all the roundabouts to see if they've got those. Oh, they have. I bet that's causing a lot of issues as well. Oh my goodness, this one just gets worse and worse. Something else I've just come across as well is bus stops. You've got bus stops like right by a junction like this. I mean, that is just like the worst place to have bus stops. Have your buses use the main road, but try and keep your bus stops off the main road. So like that one can go down there. By the way, that's me. I've deleted some roads here. That's why they look like that. Have that one down there. Have that one down there. That one, okay, it's right in the middle, so we'll leave that one there. But yeah, bus stops on your main road like this. If you've got to do it, move them away from a junction. So as far away from possible from a major junction. So yeah, I'm going to be fixing any of those if I come across them as well. Look at this one here. I mean, that is just asking for trouble. Stick it down this road. There we go. The bus will do a... Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do something like that. But yeah, keep them away from your main roads. Right, so this main road through here now has these set up. We've got one there, one there, one there, one there. I mean, these are a bit close, I've got to be honest. So I may remove this one. But you've got this sort of main road coming through here. I'm just going to leave it for now. And then the other thing you want to do when you go through is set up any roads coming onto this section with give way signs. So if we just select this junction here, we're going to say you give way, and we're going to say you give way, and we're going to say you give way. And I'm going to do that all the way along the road. I've done that one already. And just keep the main, just keep the main road going. There we go. So that's taking me flipping ages. I'm now going to do that for this main road through here as well, and sort out this hawky-balkiness going on down here. Look. Oh, it's all going nuts. Yeah, slight change of plan. Just decided that rather than remove this roundabout, most of these guys were coming in this lane. They wanted to go down here. I've just added another little slip road coming off of there, so they can come off. Downgraded this road here to 2 lane each way, so you've got the 1 lane plus the 2 lanes back into the 3 lanes. That's cleared it up nicely. Happy with that? Wow, look at this. For a migration of people. Look at them all. So many people walking up there. That is nuts. I've just moved a metro station because it was right on a roundabout. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen that many people fleeing one area. Oh, to get to somewhere else. Let's just get in a little bit closer. There we go. Look at them all. Look at them all. Wow. There they go. Every single person fleeing on foot because the traffic is so bad. That is nuts. Just going to take a quick screenshot. Look at it. Look at it. Oh my goodness. Where are they all going? Let's see if we can follow them up here. They're all going around the corner. Okay, let's go around the corner. There we go. Down the road. And they're all disappearing around the corner. Ah, there they go. They're all heading. Let's just turn around. Every single one of them is heading to the metro station. Yep, this is the metro stop. Look at the number going up. How many people are waiting? 1,500, 600. Wow, that is unbelievable. I think that line, Metro Line 11, needs a few more vehicles on it. Flipping heck. And something else I've just popped in for you is some road maintenance depots. You can find those under the road menu, under the spanner and the hammer, and they will send out cars to increase the condition of your road. So we've got some good coverage now. Everything's pretty much green. If we look at the road condition, let's just close that one down, go there and click condition. All the roads are red, so that will slow down all of your cars. Well, look, can you see them going green? Because we have this little truck going out here and he's maintaining the road. So if we watch him as he goes along, he's stuck in a bit of traffic at the moment. The roads will go from red to green. So that's not your traffic red to traffic green. That's your road maintenance condition. There we go. Look, he's changed those. But that will speed up your traffic as well. So I'm going to let that run until the whole city is green. Well, it's taken some time. We're at 76% traffic. And yeah, this has been probably the hardest fix I have had to do, because not only is putting all these roundabouts and things in making a big difference, putting these little overpasses and stuff, everything is just so crammed together, like we said before, the best fix would be to spread all of this stuff out, not to have your industry. So what I mean, some of the main things I've done to help as well is I've removed any industry right by the roads. We put those little bypass lanes on all the roundabouts like that. Trying to think what else I've done. There's been so much that I've done to make a difference. I popped in a few little roundabouts as well, like in the industry areas. And everything's growing. We're up again to 104,000, so bigger than we were before. We're making money plus 30,000, and that is with the... I popped the taxes back up to 12%. I mean, you could pop that down a bit if you wanted to. Actually, lots of people are complaining about too much tax. I just noticed that up there. Tax is too high. Well, let's go down to 11% and see whether that makes a difference. But I think you can balance that up yourself. But that has been... There we go. Look, the number's going down. It's gone. Excellent. Okay, that's fine. That will sort of level itself out. So there are still some little hot spots that build up over time, but they do keep moving. And as we saw, we've got absolutely tons of people using the mass transit, which is fantastic. So what do you reckon? Let me know in the comments below. Good grief, that is 2 days of my life. It's taken me to fix this one up. Would you like me to look at your city? If so, check out the description below, and you can leave your city, your Steam link in the comments below, or send it to me on Twitter. And if you enjoyed this as well, hit subscribe and a thumbs up. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all soon. Take care. I'm going to go and have a lie down and the biggest cup of tea I've ever had in my life. Bye-bye.